12 months, 12 causes, in partnership with Royal Emerald Pharmaceuticals.
My name is Debbie Espinosa. I am the president and CEO of Find Food Bank, and we are the Desert's regional food bank. We are the largest hunger relief organization and the largest food rescue organization in the desert region of California. What we do is we ensure that we have the ability and resources to help people end hunger for today, tomorrow, and a lifetime. Find Food Bank's mission is to make sure that people that are struggling from food insecurity know where their next meal is coming from. We try our best to make sure that we can alleviate hunger for today, tomorrow, and a lifetime by ensuring that everybody has equitable access to free, healthy, and nutritious foods, so they have the ability to be able to not just survive, but also to be able to thrive in life, to hopefully be able to end their hunger cycles and poverty cycles, to become self-sufficient again. So Find Food Bank started in 1983. Our origin story starts with a hero named Mr. Wayne Robinson. And he was a retired gentleman that moved out here to the desert and wanted to make a difference within the community. He had noticed that there were people that were struggling with hunger, and there were people in the community that were around him. And when he would go to the grocery store, he also noticed back in 1983 that they were taking wholesome food that maybe was close to code or that people didn't necessarily want to purchase or buy, but it was still very fit for consumption, but they were throwing it away. So he took his blue Pinto around and he went to the grocery stores and he said, hey, instead of throwing it away, would you mind if you gave that to me for free? And I'm gonna bring it to some people that I've noticed are homeless or families that I've noticed are struggling with hunger, and give that to them to be able to help them out. And they said, absolutely. Well, his help and support of the community got around, and the program grew, and it went from one grocery store to multiple grocery stores, and before he knew it, there were people that were donating a lot of food. And so he said, I think I probably should call up some other organizations to see if they could use the food, because I'm sure that these religious organizations and homeless shelters within our community are serving the same type of people that I'm also serving, and they could use the food too. So he collected the food, and then he started dropping it off at partner distribution organizations who were then starting to feed their clients with it as well. Now here we are 40 years later, and we have over 100 community organizations that we work with doing the exact same thing, but we do it now out of an almost 40,000 square foot warehouse and facility. We have a fleet of over 17 commercial vehicles that run trucks around. We pick up at almost all of the major retail grocery stores in the desert. And all of this is to help feed about 150,000 people on average every month in our community. One of the stories that really resonates with me came from actually one of our outreach staff members. And I remember her sharing with me that our mobile pantry doesn't happen often, but every once in a while, because Find's not perfect, a mobile pantry was showing up late to a site. I think there was heavy traffic. And there was a child that would go and pick up food for their family, and they were getting very worried that the food bank wasn't going to come. So they were watching outside the window, waiting for our truck to pull up. And the child came running out and shared with the outreach counselor that their family would not have had food that night if our truck wasn't there, and how thankful he was watching for the food bank truck, and so thankful that we did show up. That's the meaning behind the work. Whether it's our work or the pantry's work of the food that we give to them, food is such a primal need in order to literally just be able to survive. And so that's the meaning behind our work that we hold dear to us every day, and why that, I think, story resonates, because it's not an adult that was sharing those words. Even children understand the importance of what it means to eat and internalize it in a very adult-like manner when they know that food insecurity is happening within their own family.
12 months, 12 causes, in partnership with Royal Emerald Pharmaceuticals.